Yeah.
Have you ever felt emotion when viewing game art? And if possible, could you describe that?
Uh, yeah. I have felt a lot of emotions, like awe, I felt in awe of the surroundings. Like a game that has good game art and like an open world game that'll make you immersed in the game because of how good the game art looks. You feel like you're there in the game. Also, horror games, I feel scared because how bleak and dark it is, and like the game art makes you feel like you're actually there and you actually could be hurt or affected by the character chasing you down in the horror game. But also, I felt upset and sad in games before.
Oh, could I ask which game you felt sad in before?
Um, I felt really sad in The Last of Us because when you play through, the game art makes you feel like you are the characters of like the main characters, and when Joel dies in it, it really hits home because you felt a connection to the game because how good the game actually is. He feels real, like it's a real person that has just died in front of you. So you
Yeah,
kind of feel the game art makes you feel the connection to the character.
yeah. I've witnessed that death before as well. It wasn't the best.
Yeah.
Okay, so in your opinion, do you prefer games that are traditional, such as Swords and Warriors, games that are mythical, such as using powers and battling creatures, or futuristic games that involve high power weapons and dystopian-like settings, and why?
I've played a lot of all of them, but if I had to, I would probably lean heavily towards dystopian games, like futuristic games, because I'm just enjoy them more. They're more aesthetically pleasing. It takes you out of this world and makes you forget about things and makes you think, wow, this could be the future. Things like loads of games that are there, like can I do that again? I fucked up.
Yeah,
I can't think of a game that's futuristic.
Overwatch.
Can you think of
No, actually, don't do
Overwatch?
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Don't do Overwatch.
Destiny.
Yeah, Destiny. Destiny.
Good.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
re-ask the question.
Let me just pick up some stuff. Let me concentrate. This is so difficult. I can't multitask. Right.
This is the horrible.
Okay, let's go again. Ahem. In your opinion, do you prefer games that are traditional, such as Swords and Warriors, games that are mythical, such as using powers and battling creatures, or futuristic games that involve high power weapons in dystopian-like settings, and why?
It's a tough question because I've played a lot of games that across all the genres that you mentioned, the historical stuff, the mystical stuff, and the futuristic stuff. But what I'd probably just drawn to most is probably the futuristic dystopian stuff because it might give you a snapshot to the future, and I'm very much a sci-fi fan, so I'm interested in like scientific stuff that are beyond our understanding, things that because the possibilities are endless of what a game art could be about the future. They could make games so interesting and unique. Things like games like Destiny with the spaceships, the like different multiverses, things like that, like universes around us. It makes it feel makes you take me away like on a venture to somewhere that I can't go in the real world, but on a game, it's possible. Anything's possible in games.
It is. It is. Game art is really powerful because obviously nothing. It's fictional, and
Yeah,
a lot of people with games, they go there to escape reality, and I think that's amazing.
yeah,
But
yeah. That's the main drawing power.
obviously, on the topic of sci-fi, I can see that your skin is a predator, so I can definitely tell you like sci-fi.
I do. Yeah, I'm a big sci-fi fan. I love Predator. I love Alien. I love all the sci-fi films like these staples like Blade Runner. Blade Runner especially. That if they made a Blade Runner game, it'd be amazing because of how good Blade Runner is. It's just such a good influence. I could see the influence of Blade Runner everywhere with how some games look like Blade Runner because how that set the trend for people about futuristic stuff. So obviously it was in the 1980s when Blade Runner came out. So they set in the 2049. So it's very much a case of it's based on their idea of like how the future could look.
Right. That's great. Thank you for taking part in my interview today. Is there any more questions you would like to ask me?
No, I think we covered everything.
Okay, great. Thank you for taking part.
You're welcome.